new contract. How pleased are you to get that done and dusted?
It's a good news, of course. After his game, it was interesting game for him. I was impressive from his performance, but it's a good player. I know him. I saw him with the under 21 with the England team last season. I liked him, and it was important for me to look in this game, and it was a good game for him, with good with the ball and good without the ball also. It's important, and now it's important to confirm and to stay in this level. Is the most important thing. Is the most difficult.
We knew before you came to the club that the contract for Demarai was getting closer. What conversation have you had with him since you arrived here about his future, and what's he said to you?
I think the contract was discussed with the club. It was in a good travel, but he signed just this week. It's a good thing. It's just a good thing just after this game for him, and my first game also. It's a good thing, but it's important to respect and to see different young players, because it's the future of Leicester, of course. And when we can see his game the last week, it's very interesting to give him some opportunities to play. But I say that it's always good opportunity, but it's always difficult to continue to perform at this level, and we will see the future with him.
And he's been named in the England under-21 squad. You mentioned that you saw him with the under-21s last season. Should he have a target beyond that, though? Should he be looking at the full England squad, and we've got that World Cup on the horizon? Should he have that in his mind to get in that England squad?
It's not my... it's not my work, of course. We cannot decide about this, but I think it's a good player with good penetration, quality. He can do the difference. He can make the difference every time, and this it's important for his team. Good technical. He can play with good relationship with his teammates. Good opportunity, and we will see if he can continue to perform with us.
And I'm probably getting very much ahead of myself here, but I know you've worked with a lot of players coming through the ranks during your career, the likes of Eden Hazard. I don't want to compare Demarai to Eden Hazard, but how does he compare with some of the players that you've perhaps coached over your career in terms of the talent that he has?
It's always different players. For example, for Hazard, Eden was a younger player, 16. He started on the team in 16, but it was the same with the good penetration qualities to make the difference, and with the possibility, the ability also to stop his run in the box, and to see the good situation, the good chance, and to give the good assist or to shoot, and this it's unique. Demarai is other thing, other potential. He can do perhaps more penetration. He can keep the quickness a long time with the ball, like the first goal against Everton. But I think he needs to make progress on the final third, to give a good assist, to cross, and to shoot, also to score. And also we go to work hard in the training pitch. This is the most important.
Moving away from Demarai then, more generally, you've had a week with the players now, just over a week. What have you learned over the last 7 days?
Oh, it was short also. It was short too. Yeah, it's better, of course, to have this week. We continue to try to work some details on the training session, but it's an evolution, no evolution, because we cannot change everything just in a few days. It's important to continue this work, but also to continue to have some habits with a player, because it's important they can play their game with confidence, with good habits, and without thinking about all you can work on the training session. We have time to work gradually and to improve together. Now it's just to make natural things without disturbing them.
And there was a slightly different setup to the side against Everton. Will you be looking to continue that, perhaps with Mahrez in that number 10 position this weekend?
We will see. It was a good opportunity to see him in this position. He has all the qualities, of course, to take the ball, to organize the play, and to give a good assist, and to see him near Jamie, for example. We will see for this game. It's always different game, different opponent. It's important to have different possibilities of a solution with different system and different players. Also, we will see for this game. All is open for me.
And I know you've spoken about wanting to almost seduce Riyad while you're here. What's his attitude been like since you've arrived at the club? Has he been good to deal with?
Sorry.
Est-ce que vous avez peut-être une relation avec lui?
Yes, of course. I think we have a good relationship. It's natural also because we can speak French, and it's sometimes easier for me to give my feeling. But yeah, it's open. He listens, and we work it. For example, this morning the free kicks. He feels the play. He has all the qualities. It's a talented player, and sometimes he can improve. He can correct something, and I think it's important to speak with him and with the other players, because I think all the players need to make always progress, to improve, and a good relationship between us is very, very important.
And I know the games for Southampton last season against Stoke were quite close games. Do you expect it to be similar this weekend?
Yeah, it was a difficult last game for me. Southampton against Stoke, of course. But yeah, it's another game. It's always a good team, difficult to play because physically is strong, and with good players like Shaqiri, Allen, Fletcher. I know also Zuma. Strong the central back. It's always difficult to play against this team, but we will see. They stay with a good result away at Watford, but in confidence. But I think also we are in confidence with the last 3 games, and it's important to continue to perform at this high level. Is the most difficult, of course, but we need to keep this ambition, and the same ambition away at home is the same.
And just a final one from me. You've had a week here now. Are you enjoying Leicester? Are you enjoying the city? Are you feeling the love from the fans when you go out?
Yeah, of course. For example, I hope we have the incredible support from the Blue Army on Saturday. It will be fantastic, because it was unbelievable with the songs, the song found and the fan song, and the clappers. I think it's fantastic, and I hope for the next game it will be the same.
Hello, Claude. Hi.
Yeah.
Could I just confirm the injury with Ben Chilwell? What injury or problem has he got?
I just he feels just a little his knee, and we will see with Cormy tomorrow in the morning if he can participate on the training session or no. We will see. It's not too bad now.
From what you saw of Ben in the game against Everton, how exciting was he for you? And do you see him in a forward position? Because we're used to seeing him at left back, but do you want to see him more advanced?
I think he has also qualities to play a little more up on the pitch with good crosses, good quality. He can make also a good penetration. After he's a young player, he need also like Demarai to improve on the last touch on the final third, because it's important to finish after his penetration with a good pass, good assist, a good cross, something, and to keep always the good relationship with his teammates is very important. But he's a young player, and for the future of Leicester, like Demarai, he's great players.
You mentioned earlier it was an evolution. Not revolution, and that you want to change things. You want to change things slowly.
Yeah, of course.
What do you want to change?
For example, I like it the 2.5 time against Everton was very interesting. One time with the ball and good action, like the first goal with good possession with play on the floor. I like this, and the second half was interesting on with the fight, with the desire, the passion, the togetherness. It was very, very, very important, interesting. We defend together with a strong defensive unit. It was a good thing for the team. But I think we can win a little more. We can gain some control of the game. A little more a good start with the ball when you cover the ball. To control the game, to control the opponent is the most important, without giving the ball all the half time to Everton, for example. We need to improve on this, to control a little more the game.
The England squad's due to be announced in about 10 minutes now. We don't know whether Jamie Vardy's in. We assume he probably is. Have you ever managed a player like Jamie Vardy? What do you think of him as a player, and what he does in the Premier League? Do you think he's almost unique on his own?
Yeah, I like the play of Jimmy. It's very important for the team, because he gives always a solution behind the line. He's generous. He can run. He can work very, very hard for the team, and also with the ball, he's a good player with. It's a technical player with quality, and it's not just a run, just moves, but it's also a good partner, a good teammate, because he gives solution, and we can play with him. He has a good relationship with the other. It's an important player and good man, because he's generous. He gives always all he can. He's fantastic.
I was going to ask you what you think about him as a man as well. Claude, you can be pretty quiet. Jamie Vardy can be pretty noisy. How have you found Jamie in the last 7 days?
Moi, je trouve comme Jamie Vardy, c'est plus tranquille, lui, il est un peu plus expressif. Et on entend comme
like the other player. I don't know very well Jardy or other, but I'm a good feeling with him because he's direct in the character, good character for me, because it's important on the pitch to have this character. I like this, and I'm a good feeling with him.
Adrian Silva, a player you have training with you, but you can't use until January, early January. How's that been for you in training, having a player, international player, but you can't use him?
A French player. At the beginning, normally he's a French player.
He will be.
He was born Bordeaux.
Huh?
And after he take the selection because his parents are Portuguese. Just new.
Yeah, no. Does he speak French?
Yeah, we can. I can speak also in French with him. It's easier, and it's a good player. Good player on the pitch, technical play with quality. Of course, it's a big frustration for him without playing, without thinking about the game of the weekend. And it's difficult to see this for him and to understand. But he stay with a good focus in the training session. He works hard, and he will be ready for January. And I think he can give you for the team a good potential.
And finally, I know you've only been here 7 days, but from what you've seen, how much work do you think you want to do or need to do in January in the transfer window?
Oof. I think we have time to speak about this because for me now for the moment it's important to know better my players and to see all the potential, all the possibility of the squad is the most important thing. Of course, I saw them 5-6 games, and I know them, but it's important to have a good thinking about the possibilities, the performance, and we will see if we need some other player in January. It's other thing, other time. For the moment, it's important to see the quality in my squad.
Good luck against Stoke on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.
Unless there's any more for the first section, we'll move into the embargoed section, which is 10